financial literacy plays a part. This is not a game of luck.
It's not a game, it's a championship.
Join our PropNex Monopoly Championship, and there's chance to win attractive prizes, including cash, for over 50,000 ringgit. So what are you waiting for? Are you game?
As we have more than 6,000 people have already registered. The rest of you, don't wait. We have limited slots. Take this advantage and register and be a PropNex Monopoly champion.
I will recommend my friends all that to join this game because it's a lot of fun. It's very interesting and I learned a lot of things about property and some of the things to look out for. When you're buying properties, you should never overbuy, never overbid, and just enjoy the game.
We are family, we are here to win.
It's not a game, it's a championship.
So what are you waiting for? Are you game?
Hello everyone. Welcome to Monday evening with me. My name is Jackie Loo. I'm from PropNex Malaysia. Welcome to our PropNex Malaysia Millionaire in the Making series. And if you are here, maybe you can say hi to me from the comment box so that I know who is in the house. Hi Yuki. Hi Shelly. I hope you have already had your dinner. Hi Andrea. Remember, we have a very special guest with us tonight. I'm also very excited and I'm so honored that I'm able to interview her tonight. So please help me one thing here. Like and share this link out. Share as many as possible to your friends out there because they will want to listen to this interview as well. And remember, tag 3% here. There might be 3% in your mind that will be waiting for you to tag them so that remind them to come in and listen to our interview. Hi, Denise. Hi, Mabel. By the way, Mabel, we have interviewed her last week and here tonight, she's also our loyal fans to come here and listen to our next interviewee. Hi. Remember, like, share, and tag 3% before I invite my special guest to come out. She is before I invite her, right, let me describe a little bit about her. To me, right, she's really an iron lady because she is like, very tough. Whatever she stated, she will make sure that it will happen. But sometimes she's also very small, like a little woman. So she's so versatile. And I'm so excited when she tells me that, yes, I will accept the interview. So I have been waiting for tonight so that I can interview her and also uncover her secrets. Because you know what? She is one of our PropNex Malaysia Millionaire agent. Yes, you hear me right. PropNex Malaysia Millionaire agent. So from that, right, there's so many diamonds, there's so many secrets they actually can uncover from her. So without further ado, remember, like, share, and tag. Minimum 3%. I'm sure you have 3% in your mind. You can actually know who you want to tag. Maybe you want to tag more. 4, 5, 6, 7, especially women. Women, we want to empower women. Maybe they want to hear what is the secret of success of this exclusive guest. So tag more people and invite them to come in. So now, without further ado, I would like to invite our tonight exclusive guest, Patriciar Tham, to join us in the screen here. Please welcome Patricia by giving her 1 in the chat box. Please type 1 in the chat box and welcome Patricia. Hello, Patricia.
Hi. Good evening. Good. Excellent, I would say. Good evening to our pretty host down here, Jackie, and our lovely audience in the house.
Yes, I can see you very shiny and bright.
have to match you.
No. We are matching each other. So how are you feeling, Patricia?
I feel so good, and I feel honored to be invited to get a little interview, and I hope I can give some diamonds down here tonight. Hopefully.
Definitely. You know what? It's not so easy to manage to secure and lock her date. Okay, she's a very busy woman. So we also have been changing a few dates. So I'm so lucky that I managed to get her tonight. So remember, we have to write down all the diamonds that she shared with us tonight. So hi, Yuki. Yuki all 111 Hazel. Hi, Hazel.
Hello.
We have our audience from Sabah as well, all over the sea from Sabah. Hi, Andrea. Hi, Kim. So, Patricia, a lot of us we are very excited to learn about your story. But like any other story, there is always the beginning. Maybe you can, share with us, what were you doing before you are in the real estate industry?
Before I get into my age, I think when I say I have 2 big cycle of life, before I get into real estate, I think everyone is going to count and gauge my age already, okay? Before I joined real estate, I was, can I start from my, after graduation? I was graduated from Monash University from Australia with a business degree. I came back becoming a banker, but I wasn't an ordinary banker. I was doing stock trading. So knowing stock trading, you know that people will get very good brokerage commission. And I got a 1% on every single contract the money thing, okay? Every single contract that I make, whether you sell or you buy, okay? And because it's as a fresh grad, if I could get a 24-month bonus, I think by then I already know what I work for, my effort is being compensated well. And I have started to have a very ambitious mindset since I first started work. And after about 10 years, maybe that is where that set me a very strong mindset in working hard. Because in stock industry, we know that the first hour and the last hour is very important. Because when the market open, you need to get all the orders into the market to queue. And before the market close at the last hour, I don't even go to the toilet. I will be stay tuned with my phone and make sure all my clients get whatever that they want. Because the 1 second after, when the market closed, nothing you can do. And I've been working in this kind of environment for the 10 years and getting very lucrative bonuses. So basically, that's how that is set my mindset. But why am I not doing that anymore? Because I can foresee where I'm going to if I can smell the market has changed. Because the 1% brokerage rate just now I mentioned, right? It becomes 0.1 when people started to go online trading. So imagine my income actually shrunk 10 times, but the pie is just that big. It's literally, to me, it's like a sunset industry. So I move out from there. So that is the first single decision that I make, that I leave that industry, even though 10 years. So I came into self-employed, my own business. So that part is really another challenge to me, because it's all by myself. I have to have my full discipline, because I can wake up anytime I want, which I wish for. But however, I got to be, because if I don't work that month or that day, I have no income. Yeah. So that is how that I get into self-employed business. But when business didn't turn out to be what I expected, and there was the really big financial crisis that occurred, so I was at the crossroad. Yeah. And there was in my 40s. And I think that was the biggest, darkest moment that I have. And I just told myself I had to burn the bridge. I have to start all over again. And 40 over years old to a lot of people is like a midlife crisis, which is literally true. For me, I get myself ready and jump into real estate with clueless, nothing in my mind, what is actually freehold or leasehold, nothing that is in my mind. But I'm so lucky that I'm being blessed by mentors along the way. And that's how I get.
So Pat, let me get it right. You are actually from the broker as this very fast moving, exciting, all about money. Even CK said, you have the nose of a KLSE, so you can smell what is coming. So it's so exciting. And from there, you move to something on the entrepreneurship, and you face some downtimes, some challenges, and you also tell yourself that's where you pick up yourself again and you enter into the real estate. So that's how you started here. Wow, it's really, sometimes
it's a very big roller coaster and a very different industry. But once I make the decision, I have no turning back. That is what I want to bring out the message, because when you have decided on something, you can't turn back and look at the back all the time, because you sometimes will leave no choice in life. But the no choice become your best choice, because you have only one choice to focus on.
But that time there is so many choices of industry. Why real estate?
Because to me, real estate can make money, ma. I think I'm very normal, right? I'm just the girl next door. You know, everyone say that.
Next door with the nose to the money. Can smell it.
Well, I think I can manage, but I'm not sure whether I can make it. But I think I would be able to secure my situation where the Chinese say, 10個窿9個蓋. I'm like 10個窿半個蓋. I literally have no say to myself. If I don't do this, when else? Where else? So I just come into the market.
Okay, so it's like you burn your, like you mentioned that you burn your bridge, and when you enter the real estate, that is only one way. It's to make it. I'm sure a lot of us here also have similar experience like Patricia, because I myself also feel, I also experience the same thing. If you have the similar experience like Pat, that you come from a different industry and you burn your bridge and you come to real estate and you tell yourself, I'm going to make it here. Give me a 2 in the chat box so that we know we are aligned with some of the people here to share the same experience. So what happened when you enter into the real
yourself, Lord? You are from the employment industry as well, yeah?
Yeah, that's what I feel you. I totally feel you. I totally feel you as not only burn the bridge, no back door, and we just move forward and make it or break it. That's it. But when you come in, right? So because you just started, what were your expectations on the real estate industry besides that it can gain you a lot of money?
When I first came into the industry, that was like 8 years ago, and I started off with like any other agents, I do not have a GTA. For the public, maybe you want to know what is GTA means geographical targeted area. I ping pong everywhere. When there is Subang having a project, or maybe Wangsa Maju having a project, morning I can be going to Subang, and in the afternoon I can be in actually Wangsa Maju. I'll be running around just ping pong, but I do have some kind of result. However, it's not like a big close deal kind of thing, because I'm still trying. So until my leader told me that, you have to focus on somewhere, otherwise you wouldn't get anything up from there. So he is kind enough that to actually introduce me these 2 twin tower, the 𝐻𝐵𝐿𝐵𝐿𝐵, okay, the twin 𝐻𝐵𝐿𝐵𝐿𝐵, okay. So this area to me is something that I am looking forward. He said, if I can do it here, why not? Can I just focus on this area? Then he said that, yeah, why not? Okay, so I get myself started on doing some rental, because rental is pretty fast money, yeah. And then I keep on doing, but after 6 months, I don't have any results.
Oh, okay. So 6 months.
6 months.
6 months. I think we also sometimes experience, because it's new industry, so it also take time to start. So if you are, ladies and gentlemen, if you join the real estate and you experience something similar, maybe you are 3 months or 4 months. So for Pat, right, she takes 6 months, then only have her sales, because she has no sales for the 6 months.
Not sales, only got the first rental.
Oh, first rental. What about others? You can share with us that when you first come to real estate, right? Real estate, how many months that you don't have sales until you break through and get your first sales? 1 month, 2 months, 3 months. For Patricia, it's 6 months. And then what happened?
And then when I first started on to rental, then I got excited, because I deal with aspect, Of course, getting slow, like it's not like a overnight kind of thing, I become, wow, a few thousands and like a few tens of thousands. So when I was picking up, something happened. Because this thing, I just want to share, and it's deepest in my heart that I want to let everyone know that regardless of situation, as long as your decision is made, you just got to go forward. I used to have flat feet, so I have this problem called collapsing arch. I have done my foot surgery 2 times already, so this is my 3rd time after I come into real estate. Real estate agent, we walk a lot, okay? So when my business is actually picking up, and yet my foot give me some kind of signal, I start to limp. And I limp pretty badly, and it becomes very painful. So I went to see my specialist again, and this round I need to do another foot surgery, which I have to plant my 5th screw in my ankle. So this thing make me feel very sad because I just start to pick up, and real estate agent to me is like a lonely business. If you can't walk, who else is going to run for you on viewing? But to my surprise, my leader asked me, if you don't do it now, when else? Go and do your surgery. We will there to back you up. I thought this is like, sure not, yeah. But I just say, okay. And I think he must be regretted. My leader is Alex. Okay. He didn't know that my brain is still working. Even though my leg is like, got to rest. I make so many appointments. And Alex and Michelle.
When you take so many appointments, right, in average one day, how many appointments that you actually set?
If it's rental, right, 5 to 7 is not uncommon. No.
Wow, in average in the day is about 5 to 6 appointments for rental. Wow,
yes, imagine I am the one that running. You can see that how strained your feet can be. But right now I continue to do the same thing, but the running will be done by my team. So it's like a teamwork, Of course we share out, the load, but I am so blessed that I know this is not a lonely business.
Yes, you make a very good point here. In real estate, it's like an entrepreneurship, but it's not really a lonely business, isn't it? When you have a team to support you.
Yes, exactly. Not to be afraid, just ask. Just ask your leader. They will be able to help you along the way.
So you went for the surgery, and during your surgery and recovering stage, your team supported you with all the appointments that you have set.
Yes. I still could remember that I didn't actually give up. After my physio, I was like on my crutcher to collect my 3% check because me and my partner sold a property worth about 2 over million. So it's like 80,000 over 3% check. So I was on my crutcher to meet the buyer. The buyer was jokingly say that, oh no, if you come like this, how on earth I don't buy from you? So straight away I got the check and happily gone back.
You serious? You're limping your leg. You're limping your leg and go and collect check.
Yeah. It was scratches some more, Wow, so obvious. So
wow,
完美。我真的很要。
你真的很要 really, really respect you. We have a questions from Casey. Casey say like, how did you got appointment at the time? 5 to 6 appointment in a day. How did you set your appointment?
My brain is still active Only my leg is resting I'm still doing the same thing.
See, there is no such thing as impossible, okay? As long as you want it enough, anything is possible.
Yes. And right after that, after the crutcher is the walking stick. I have all set of those walking gear at home. So even with walking stick also, I went through quite a number of months. I think some of the co-agent could be in the audience, among the audience, saw me with my walking stick as well. And some of them, they are so kind. Going to the facility floor, right? I literally don't need to walk. I just stand there. They will help me to show. But I only open the door and they will actually get into the unit and show for me. But I'm still there, because I'm listing agent, so I got to open the door. So these are the good memories that I have. I'm so blessed.
I cannot imagine your mindset at that time. Like Marcus say, brain is active, leg is rest. If I'm the co-agent, what is this handicapped agent doing, walking around, limping around, doing viewing and collecting checks?
I get more sympathy there. Okay.
What were you thinking at that time? You just want to, you're not thinking about your leg. You just want to collect check and just go out and do it.
As long as I can manage, why not? I think a lot of people will be having some kind of handicap as well, But for me, I think that is temporarily. If I can do without focusing on the pain, I strongly believe that I can make it. And how many hours do we work in the day? At night, I already start doing my advertisement and doing calling. I'm okay.
A pet, so you have 5 to 6 appointment a day. So how many hours you work in a day?
If I don't sleep, I will.
So
I do eat. I do eat. Okay, I do eat. Yeah.
See, so really, it's all about your determination. You want it enough, whatever in the way. Like Patricia shared, hers, right? For me, it's really literally a broken journey because she broke her leg. It's really a broken journey. The challenges of financial doesn't stop her. Her legs that have to went to a surgery doesn't stop her. Imagine the mindset that she has is so strong. So what happened? Was it, after you recover from your legs, you can walk, better, everything, things get better for you?
Oh yes, I started to even want to fly already. Because the momentum already there. You get what I mean? So, but my mind was like, I think rental not enough. So I started to look into all the units that I have. I talked to the owners. I start to go into, because we are in the secondary market. So I start to go into resale market to do sale. Because honestly, that time I have not actually joined PropNex yet. Okay, I don't have that much of training platform for me to know the skill and things. Yeah, but I still started to do some sale because I know rental will not be good enough. Then I did try until I come to PropNex. Then, oh, my ambitions might grow even bigger. Okay, then I know I can do more. When I look at other people doing better, I say, hey, how can I not be able to do that? Yeah. So then I start to go to another level.
Okay, so you started from rental, then you take up sub-sales, and then
Yes.
What happened when you are getting more experience in rental and sub-sale? COVID hit?
I was doing okay. That time, about 200 over thousand or 100 over to 200 per year. To me, it's kind of like okay because I already starting to cover my, cover the whole, the financial crisis whole. I think I'm pretty comfortable because I do not know there is something bigger in front of me. My vision is not that far yet. My picture is not that big yet. I thought I am okay.
But you come in with the intention that you want to earn more money in real estate. Were you earning more money more than before other industry that you have joined previously? Were you earning more?
Cannot be quietly say lah. I got to be openly say lah. Yes.
At that time, rental and sales. At that time.
It's a yes. Yes.
Ah, very good. So that time you was all the way and just fly.
I would say I become more ambitious in my advertisement. I do more and I try to grab whatever opportunity I can have and I try to skill up myself in closing. Yeah. So closing is very important. There's just so many leads in the market. So basically, I'm doing quite okay to me during that time, I think, because I starting to cover my debts. Because that is the most important thing that I want to, recover from the financial crisis, because that is the basic in the hierarchy of needs. Yeah. If that part is not being covered, like any other new agents coming in, if you don't even have enough to pay petrol and eat, I mean, how can you have the, mindset to even be smiling and go to meet customer, right? So I think I have to be self-sufficient first before I step to the next level lah,
Okay.
That time I was really comfortable.
Very comfortable. I think you also have a very clear direction and also focus because you started with rental and slowly you learn about sub-sale. So a lot of the agents that enter into the real estate, right, they also need to make a decision. What do you want? So maybe we can have a quick check in the chat box. If you are a real estate agent, right, are you focusing on rental or were you focusing on rental and sub-sales? Or you're focusing rental, sub-sale, and project? Maybe you can just type in your answer in the chat box. Just have a see what kind of agents you are. So what happened when you are from rental and sub-sale? Then how do you continue to excel?
I think it's good that to encourage the audience to put it down there. You can find a lot of call brook agent down here anyway.
Yeah.
Commercial time for yourself, okay? Your question is that how I enter into another level, is it?
Yeah, because when rental and sub-sale, I know that you are also expert in project. So how did you jump over from a rental and sub-sale? Because you're telling me you are already comfortable. You're comfortable. You're doing well in rental and sub-sale. And what happened? How do you cross over to project as well?
Because of PropNex law. PropNex got so many champion one, They will have people having 100,000 per deal, having 50,000 per deal. I'm like thinking, hey, I am selling resale 2 million. You just count 3% in sub-sale is 60,000, right? But some of the project, if you sell the same 2 million, if you get a 5%, how much do you get? Anyone have calculated? Quickly count. It's 100,000.
Yeah, but besides the numbers also, I get to know also you also be dragging your feet to go into projects, isn't it?
Yes, yes.
Yeah,
I mean, this calculation, as in the 2 million, has been in my head for the longest time because I don't know how to do project. I'm only good at resale. I'm a hardcore resale person, counting bulbs lah, handling seller lah, handling landlords lah. This is my core. I am so good at that to me, in my own standard. But the thing is that after I say, hey, I see other people closing the same kind of value, how come they get more? Then I think, hey, I want to learn. But I want to learn wasn't that strong. Wasn't that strong at all. But I think universe know my attitude lah. Not until the last minute, I never dig a hole and just grab the opportunity. It was actually pandemic. Pandemic, yeah, when it started in 2019, when we cannot go out to do any viewing, resale market, you need to do check-in, check-out, and also show unit, right? And a lot of us is so good in doing video taking, you go inside the unit with the, with the camera in front of you, then after that, you show, right? Jackie, you also do the same thing, right? I don't think that you bring your customer to go out, right? But still, it's a solo thing, okay? Then I started to think, hey, I can't be like this, for a long while. I do not know when that the pandemic is going to over. And we have so many times of lockdown and lockdown and lockdown again. And left me no choice. I said, this round, if I don't learn the project, when else? I always busy with my sub-sale appointment. Right now, you lock in the 4 wall. You can't even do anything. Of course, I got training.
Just question. Because we all experienced pandemic. So how did you go through the pandemic? What was in your mind? I was told that you have 3 friends with you.
Hi, they're there. Yeah, I have 3 soft toys. There's me, I, and myself. And me.
So that is the time that in the room that you decided that you want to challenge yourself and go into project.
Yes, yes. And not only I go for training and learn, and concurrently I practice. And when I start to close my first project deal, then it cannot stop anymore. My God, cannot stop anymore. Then I know I can do it already.
But the things are, because project is new to you, so how do you brush up how to handle projects?
Ask. Because company got so many trainings. Okay, and the trainings will skill us out. And I'm so kiasu in the sense that some of the trainings I go for 4, 5 times, and some of the training up to date I go for 8 times, like AST Millionaire Masterclass. Okay, and I ask question. I'm like asking, how can I get high quantum sale? How can I close these luxurious buyers? What is their behavior? Project, what should I say? So of course, all these things, when I ask, I apply in my actual Zoom presentation because we can't go out, yeah. And project actually is so easy to do because you really nothing to show. It's only on the floor plan, which you can show on Zoom. Then you tell when is the completion date. That's all, ma. Then you sell the unique selling point. That's it. As long as your office, that is your mouth, don't close. Your office is literally open 24/7.
So you that time you just zoom in, zoom out, just zoom and
zombie. That one's really zombie. Don't ask me how long I spent on Zoom. Okay, today I'm wearing my contact lens. I have been wearing my glasses already nowadays because I Zoom too long. My cornea also crack.
I think you don't only just Zoom for training, you also do it for your first time Zoom presentation as well.
I have someone help me by the developer marketing team. I am very grateful for them. But because I'm so kiasu, I have so many appointments. Sometimes it's so late. Then I got no choice again. See the word no choice again. I got to do it my own. Then somehow when I do it my own, I can also close deal. Then I got so excited. Then I continue to do it.
Yeah, from what I heard is, sometimes for something that we are not sure of or we don't know, we can actually just ask. Like Sarah said, yes, ask, you shall be given.
Yes.
In case you have a question, do you focus on one project only or just do any projects that you like?
No, I'm very jinwat one. I only focus 1 or 2 because my parang only shop for 1 or 2 projects. But I do all the research for the project surrounding. But somehow or rather, I will put them back to the project that I am very good at. Yeah.
So you
also depends on the buyers. Yeah, it also depends on the buyer's requirement. The moment when they come to me, as in asking, I will have the full catalog for them to choose. But somehow or other, is due to the scale of negotiation, on presentation, hey, they will come to the project that I'm good at, So I think universe has helped me in many ways.
Okay, but questions are because sometimes we agents, right, we are very some Sometimes we say, oh, this project got closing here, I want to try that. Oh, here, it's nice. What about you? Doesn't any other project entice you to go and try other projects? Why you wanted to just focus on one particular one or two projects?
To me, I think I did my own homework before I really want to focus on something, even though on projects, because I know I can't be good at everything. I can only be good at something. So when I've chosen that particular project, because I have done enough of research, I know that this is sellable. Of course, not the best. I wouldn't say other projects will not be the good ones, but at least I know the surrounding projects compared to the one that I am preaching. I think is slightly better. Okay, so based on that itself, I save my time to look at other projects. But if the buyer die also want other projects, right? It's okay. We have other teammates. Then we just share out the commission. Then we ask for sales support. Again, see, I ask for support. At least I can get 50% better than none. It's okay. It's okay.
Yeah, I think the keyword is instead of being good for so many areas, right? You choose to be the best in one area that you are good at and just sharpen your knife there and be the best of the projects. Yeah. Marcus said, no choice is the best choice.
Oh yeah, it happens so many times somehow.
Yeah. So sometimes, right, we are so stuck with the situation. Sometimes we think that, oh no, I know there is no choice. But sometimes to think it deeper, right, no choice actually is the best available choice that we have. That, that's what happened to you, that you took the opportunity and venture into the project. So how was the achievement in the project?
To my surprise, until the end of last year when they announced, I was actually being awarded as the top project producer.
Wow, top project.
Sub-sale person to get this recognition, I'm very blessed. Regardless whether it's because, of course, the money is good, but to me, I answer my own effort. I must say that I have done my best, and I happen to choose high quantum projects because I manage all the KLCC projects, sub-sale. I specialize in KLCC for the last 8 years. So to me, is that I never thought that I can have a big jump. It literally is from 200 over thousands straight away jump to the million ringgit of the income. What I want to share here is also, it's not about how long you are in the industry. I don't mind. I don't mean that to offend to the senior or the veteran in the industry. It's about what you do with the time frame when you are in the industry, being an opportunist and ride on the momentum. Because some of them, 20 years, 25 years, or even 15 years, 10 years in the industry, you will realize that the actual spring from your current situation to another level is just mere the few months. You just need that 爆炸力, the momentum there to tilt you around. To me, I think I won't turn back anymore. There is no turning back for me when I know this is the way to go about. And I hope this will inspire many of the property agent out there. Don't think that you only settle for what you have right now. Actually, you deserve more, and all of us deserve to have the millions. Whether it's from the real estate job that you have, in your own business, you can even look into investment. Because I just came back from the property wealth system seminar from Singapore. And I realized that to be in real estate, it's not just a business to sell property itself. You can build teams. You can also use the knowledge to invest on your own investment, property investment, and do your own portfolio. And I suddenly just opened my mind, as in, it's not just about selling things to others, but you also can be a very good consultant to help your buyer to become a seller become a buyer again, to exit the situation and come back again and make that kind of money. And why not us? We agents have the first-hand information. When we have enough of that kind of income, we can also do the investment too. So I started to love this industry more and more, and I find passion in it, and I don't mind to work even harder for that.
So you are from the real estate industry, which is the first-hand information. Now, because you're so familiar how it works there, that you try yourself to be an investor as well, to get involved in the buying and selling as a buyer.
Starting to learn. Yes.
Okay, so back to the project side, because you say that the projects actually gain you the top producer. Does the project get you to become the $1 million agent as well?
My answer is a definite yes.
So I don't know.
I still do sub-sale, yeah. I still do sub-sale. But the project make me the big spring. I still do project. I can actually still do sub-sale very well. But the thing is that because I get into project and project give me a bigger quantum. So it makes the whole picture different.
Okay, but do you feel the difference that how you are handling the projects client with the viewing and the sub-sales client with the viewing? How do you see the difference between these two?
Oh, that one, if for the external people, I think they got to join PropNex only can learn the training from us, okay? But honestly, from sub-sale market, we know that we got to handle both sides of owner, as in the seller and the buyer. But for project, honestly, who is the seller? Developer is the seller. You can't even negotiate much with them on rebates. So what you only handle is only buyer. To me is that I learn from the hard way, but when I come to project-wise, in fact, I have lightened my burden. I only handle one side, that is the buyer. To be honest, I think the journey become much better. But for people who think that you want to do a shortcut and jump into project straight away, be mindful. Because project, you need some time to wait for your commission to come in. So I never give up on my renter because I still have my renewal coming in, I still have my owner to serve, then they want to sell the properties. That part of it is always there. It's not just tilt over only to project. And project is so many in the market. Sometimes you may not have something that you are very passionate into, or maybe sometimes you are not into that GTA, the geographical target area. Then at least you still have your sub-sale to go about. As long as you keep on closing every day, like if can, then your momentum will not stop. Otherwise, you got nothing to do. What do you do? I mean, the quiet mind is the devil's workshop, The ideal mind is the devil's workshop. Don't let your mind sit down there, rest, and overthink of other unnecessary. Make yourself work better.
So what I hear also that even though you are entering into projects, you also never let go about your foundation of the sub-sale and rental. You still continue to do. But when you do projects, some of our agents also get to know that when you enter into projects, you need to prepare yourself to do some marketing as well. So did you venture into start off with your marketing? Maybe you can share with us how the marketing was, because a lot of the agents, right, they're so worried. Besides the commission, they're like, oh yeah, before I close sale, I need to have some capital to start up with marketing first. So that is also sometimes the mindset of the agents that always stop them from going into projects.
I think from this part, I think I got to add on the word called take ownership.
First
thing, take ownership. Okay. The first thing when we enter to real estate, who are we? We are our own boss. So imagine you're opening a restaurant. What would you do? People will know you open a restaurant if you don't do marketing. And even when you open the restaurant, don't you have your own chef or maybe your cashier and also your waiter and waitress? All these are, the capital costs that you need. But in real estate, do you need to buy a house before you sell? You don't. So what other costs that you actually put into your own business if you think that you are an entrepreneur? First thing, the investment is the advertisement. Make yourself seen and make yourself heard. Otherwise, nobody knows that you are doing real estate. And the next thing is that you don't know how. Then you invest a bit more into self-improvement costs. Whether your company has it or our own company has it in-house, or maybe you go outsource. That is where that our investment is. That is all, I think no other many industry, you don't buy stock then before you sell.
I guess it has something to do with the self-branding as well. Sometimes, there are surely someone around us who wants some property services. If we do not tell them, they will not know that we are here to assist them. So we also need to, take care of the branding as well. Like Joe said, make yourself be seen, make yourself be heard, right?
Yes.
Yeah, that is really right. So the projects also, I also want to take this opportunity to congratulate Patricia for being the $1 million agent. For those who like to congratulate Patricia, maybe you can just give her a MMM represent that millionaire. Give her a MM in the chat box.
And the MM reflect that your money, okay?
Money and also
It's all
millionaire.
possible.
Pat, I have one question. You know, projects earn you the millionaire. I think a lot of people want to know. I personally want to know how many closing that you did that contribute to the millionaire agent.
I used to be
maybe we want to get the audience to guess.
Oh yeah, please do.
Let's get the audience to guess. Okay, so let's make a guess here. Okay, Patricia ventured into projects, and being in the projects, right, actually helped and contributed, created her to become a millionaire agent. And let's guess how many projects deal that she closes that allow her to reach this millionaire status. So put in the chat box and guess your number. Could it be, I don't know, 20 case or 10 case or 5 case or 3 cases? How many projects do you think she closed that actually contribute? Wow, Rachel, 50, 50. Wow. Yeah, now I can feel you, Pat. If you close 50, I can understand how your legs feel. I can understand how your
before. That was before. Yes, she's right. That was before.
50
over 1,000.
Okay, we have 8, we have 4. Yeah, so little. 100. Come on, Yanting. Seriously, 100. 100. Okay. So 100, you can imagine how many appointments in a day, how many closing. Carmen said 25. Jolene said 15. Okay. Maybe we let Patricia to review herself. How many projects that actually she closes to contribute to her millionaire status?
Basically, it's less than 20. It's about 16. And
oh my God.
And
oh my
only
God,
3 projects.
Come on, 16. You imagine in a year, you only need to close 16 cases and you can gain as a millionaire status. And something that we all want. So tell us, Pat, what is your 3 success factor? I think everyone here is just can't wait. What is the key success factor to close this 16 case and become a millionaire?
I also want to close one deal, become millionaire. I can sell a land, I can just sell an end block, but I'm not good at that. So I still got to go back to my running.
That is coming. That is probably your next deal, that one case is the millionaire. But we are very eager to know what is the key success factor to close this 16 deal and become a millionaire.
I have nothing much in my hand besides being very focused.
Focus.
Because when I'm good at something, the something will make other things for me. So take the ownership to learn well. If things doesn't work out, I will just continue to change and make improvement. But laser focus is always my code lah. Whenever that you are good at something, just go back to the basic and just do whatever that you can. I didn't count, how many cases I do. I just keep on running. And I didn't know that when the money will come in because it's project. I'm just like a newbie into a project. But to me, it's that since I can close, I keep on doing it. And let alone pandemic, honestly, it is the right timing for me to really dwell into a project itself, because I don't need to go out for appointment. If I go out for appointment, it will not have time, you see. But to me, is that I keep on doing the Zoom, even if I want to do picture taking or video, I only go out alone. Then I come back quickly, then I come back and do my presentation again. So I think that is how, just don't think too much, just do it. I just do it.
It also seems that you have a very clear, your clarity is very clear that what do you want, directions that you're heading, you're very clear of what you want as well.
The clarity must be there. Once I make the decision, I know this is the way to go about. So I already very clear that if I can sell one of the unit, how much will I be getting? Does it worth my time? And if that worth my time, what should I be equipped with? I think that is all the preparation. And no free lunch lah, success or luck will only given to those who are prepared.
So it's just not luck, ladies and gentlemen. There's a lot of hard work behind. Come on. With her recovery of her legs, she had to go out for appointment. With her zero knowledge on project, she zoom in, zoom out to go training, Zoom presentation with client, learning from zero. That is really, really hard work. So really, really, so respect you, Pat. And also, I learned also the success factor from your success is clarity is very important. We need to be clear what we want. Sometimes we are easily distracted. I want this. Be very clear. Just like Patricia, when she come in, rental, sub-sale. And when I want to go project, I focus on project. So you have a clear direction, what you want to achieve. Number 2, focus. But you must remember, for Patricia, it's not ordinary focus. To her, it's laser focus. Doesn't mean that you stray there, okay? It doesn't work with her. For her, it's laser focus. She can't see left, right one. For her, it's just one direction, laser focus. And number 3 is also ownership. I think every decision that we make, right, we make for ourselves. We're responsible for ourselves. So we have to take ownership for ourselves. So for Patricia here to share with us the 3 diamonds: clarity, be very clear about your direction, laser focus, as well as take ownership of whatever decision that you have made, right, Pat?
I want to add on also is that the training is very important. I wouldn't have achieved what I am having today with my skill and knowledge is all the trainings that I attended. I realized that people who go for training, sometimes they do put up a joke saying that, hey Pat, you go for all this training, people brainwash you. Then you know what I answer them? I say, if you can brainwash me and I become a millionaire, you quickly come and brainwash me. You wash immediately and you wash thoroughly, okay? You better brainwash already, I become a millionaire. Because training is something that you attend and you grab whatever the trainer can give, right? But some people, there are 2 types of people who go for training. One is being forced to, okay? So they become observer. They want to see, hey, why the trainer teach in such a manner? Oh, I know lah, okay? I don't have time, I don't analyze. You teach me whatever I absorb. So I'm the second type of person that I grab whatever I can, even though I grab only 20%. I just apply the 20% first. But I will re-audit. Then I will go back again and get the balance of the percentage that I haven't actually really know. So training is ongoing. It is like rejuvenating your brain. So that part we cannot shortchange ourselves. That is also a part of investment that I will not be stingy on. Besides advertisement.
We need to continuous training to update ourselves. Like, pandemic, it's something that nobody thought of, that suddenly, we're at home, we learn about to upgrade ourselves in technical, where we know how to go into Zoom, and additional training on continuous upgrading ourselves here. So Pat, I also want to have one question. Because we are women, right? We have a lot of roles. I'm not saying men don't have roles. Men also husband, also many roles. I know. But women also have many roles. We are daughters, some are to mothers, So how do you see that in the environment, right? How women can achieve the status, comparing to a man? What else as an advice to the women out there? What can we look up for?
First thing, you must understand that everyone have a self-worth, let alone for women. Women have many roles, especially domestic things that you need to do. Then people will think that, as a mother who have children, they will have more role to become a mother rather than to go out to work because they feel the responsibility. But if they can balance it out with the husband, I think they will also have the same level of enjoyment, to go out and earn their own money. Because by the time they have their own capacity to earn, the confidence level will be there, and that helps the family too. And it will not be a burden to the husband. Because imagine there are 2 persons working. But for the single ladies, let alone, to be honest, 你冇機會俾自己跌落嚟啊。Who else do you want to rely on if you are not self-sufficient? So you will even want to seek for help to see how best you can do while you are still having the capacity. Because we age every year. If you don't do now, when else?
We age elegantly.
Oh, that one
gracefully.
for sure. Then we always young at heart, lah. Okay.
Yeah, we age
But the
gracefully.
self-worth must be there. You must believe that you can do it. That is the most important thing.
So for the audience out there, if you have some questions for Patricia, feel free to type down your question here. We will take this opportunity to ask her. So I also have one question for you. With your achievement, right, along the way, how do you reward yourself?
Okay. I love
you cannot forget yourself, right? All your hard work is yourself. So how, at the end, how do you pamper yourself?
For me, I'm not a car person, okay? So I love traveling. In fact, I have actually set for a good holiday for myself at the end of this year with our another millionaire neighbor. Okay, we are going for a cruise. And since we haven't actually gone for any business class on the flight, we even have bought for our first business class. Yeah.
Wow.
Yes. So we really want to reward ourselves and take a break. Really to have that kind of mindset, to have some time off, then come back and recharge again. I think
life balance lah. Life balance.
Yeah. Just out of the working environment. I mean, on cruise you can't even have Wi-Fi lah. Okay, so you are forced to not to even connect. So I think that part
that's where your team comes in.
Oh yes, of course. Before I go for holiday, okay, the responsibility and roles will be all lining up, okay? At least, during my absence, they know what to do,
And let's say you also went for a shopping spree in Singapore.
Oh, that one. That was last minute. Still got to go. Luckily, we still can, catch up for the flight. Gosh, yep.
Yeah,
I guess all the small things that we do,
Yeah, I guess we work hard. At the time also, we need to reward ourselves, pamper ourselves, and enjoy and recharge again, like you say. And not to worry, she already said in the beginning, this is not a lonely business. Even though we're entrepreneur, we have a team there to support us. All you have to say is just ask for help, and our team is there to support us, right? So now, Pat, you are a millionaire agent already. So are you building a team? How is your directions now?
In fact, to me, is that the millionaire milestone is something that I am glad that I have achieved it. I mean, being running for personal sales is kind of like, it's subjective lah. As long as I run, then I will get it. So I was like thinking that since I have done my part in my personal sales, I would love to have another breakthrough to build team, which I am doing it right now. So basically, I think that is another source of income and also allow my team to be able to grow and empower themselves. And they will also be able to do the dual career path we are looking out for. But first thing, you must meet your own needs first. Your basic, keep on doing your personal sales. That is where that your basic needs is being met. And the next thing, you can concurrently do on team building, which I think this will be coming hand in hand. And our platform will be able to cater for us.
So you have to balance your timing lah, because you do 5 to 6 appointments a day. Your time is very, very full.
Nowadays become lesser because I don't even need to go out before I sift through correctly. No tour around, become tourists anymore. Yeah, so you make sure it's really worthwhile.
Schedule your time, and then now you have more time to build a team that you also want to assist your team as well.
Yes, because that is what all the leaders, we call them leaders and call ourselves a leader, means that we need to lead. And the first thing is to lead by example, that is yourself. If we have that kind of self-discipline, it goes the same to the teammates. But of course, this is a business of your own. Tell your leader what you want, and they will be the mentor to guide you along. Not until the moment as in holding your hand, every day until a very, very long time. Because remember, taking ownership is very important.
Okay, so for those that are not in the real estate yet, because we know also you are from this different industry. So for those that are not in the industry, they might have some concern, is this suitable for me, or whether, how I go. After hear your story, what would you advise for them? If they are still 50-50 thinking, not sure whether to do it or not.
Okay. To me, I think, since I say I'm very focused, right? If I'm not being abrupt, okay, I don't encourage part-time. Okay, part-time you only get part-time income. If those who think I only do the business like during my spare time, you will get spare change.
Get what?
Spare change.
Spare
change, okay? Because you only do it whenever you feel free, ma. So how best the knowledge you have? How much of support you can get from the team? Because people also don't know where you're going. Then suddenly say, hey, Friday, I'm okay. I can actually do viewing. Imagine your co-agent cannot rely on you. You know, this is a business and we've got to carry professionalism, okay? But of course, for those who think that, you know, I haven't got enough of income when I get into this industry, then how? Remember, you are full-time mindset in real estate, but part-time mindset in your job if you make your decision. And that is my advice.
Well, what do you mean by
clear? That means you are full-time mindset to do well in your real estate, but part-time mindset in your career if you want to excel in your real estate. Because there's no way for you to go like part-time doing something, then you get part-time money lah. Then don't ask for more. Correct or not? Some more, you spare time to do this business, you get spare change lah. God is fair, you see.
Yes, that's true lah. Like you say, you know, you need to be really laser focused and just to go all the way out and make it. Like you never know, you never try, you never know. I mean, we all have been to whatever you go into a new thing, there are challenges, but of course there is also opportunity. That's where you get opportunity and excel in it as well. So what is the, now you already achieved your millionaire status. So what is your next vision? Ladies and gentlemen, you feel free to type in your questions. Yeah, anything that you want to ask Patricia, we can ask her. Andrea, I'll come to your question shortly.
I'm already on it in the sense that I will build my team, okay? Because most of them, they are just like me in sub-sale. But when I start to do project, honestly, there are other agents would like to do project too to ask me. Because I'm very specialized in KLCC Luxurious. If you want to do on mass market, I got to leverage on other leaders to work together, which I just did. We had a meeting just now, you know, with another group district leader, you know, in a sense. But the thing is that as long as you come into this real estate industry with your leader, just tell your leader what you want. If you want the 100,000 per year, by all means, this is what that you got to do. Clarity, remember, very clear. And you don't strain the leader, because if you say you want 100,000 per month, right? Do you know that the leader will be having their hair up? Because you're really the running black horse, you know. We got to work together with you. But running a 100,000 per month income, do you think you can do it part-time? Unless you're really skillful in managing your time and doing something very special. Yeah, but other than that, we are all ordinary people. We got to be realistic with our goal. So that is where that you can set the pace right. To me, I think we all in a team, we are responsible to each other. So be upfront to tell the leader, then we can work together. This is like you have a customer, you need to listen to them what they want. Rather than you give the things that they do not want, then the deal will not go through anyway.
True. So we have a question here from Andrea. How do you choose which project do you want to focus on? What are the criteria? How do you choose the project?
First thing, I must like it. I must like it.
Just like boyfriend, is it?
Huh?
You were just saying it, fall in love. Is it like...
Yeah, like fall in love in the project, because when you fall in love with the project, when you preach the project, present the project at the time, your eyes sparkle, you know. Really, your eyes sparkle. I don't know. You all can leverage on my viewing, come and see how I present. When I love that thing, I will just be so passionate into the good points. Yeah. But of course, I listen to the buyer first if that fits them. And the next thing, of course, the criteria of the developer background. Definitely, you know, after your hard work, you know, then developer cannot pay you. Of course, you got to ask your coordinator. And of course, how many times of the commission is being paid. Then you can gauge your timing, because some of them, they can actually give you one full time, you know, and then some of them can be batches, but this will be only secondary. But as long as the project that you fall in love and you know that it's feasible to do, just focus on that. And after that, learn on the project surrounding, because the buyer come to you will not just like what you like. Even though you fall in love in the project, it may not be what that the buyer wants. So they will ask you the surrounding. So for you to become more professional, and become a consultant, you need to know the surrounding. Even though in your heart, you are praying that, hey, please buy the one that I like, in the sense. But that is how that works.
You mentioned the word professional. So what do you think a professional agent's criteria should have? I mean, the way, how should we be?
Preparation. Even though for new agent, right? Preparation is very important. Just like I heard somebody run for an appointment and say that, if rent, no. If no rent, okay lah. Then why do you go? I will take a nap at home and then you go. Even for rental wise, I will make sure that this is the unit that the person likes. You go early to switch on the light, the fan, open the window and things. Because why? You must like my unit. If not this unit, the next one. Oh, next one. Also next one. But my trip showing the particular tenant, even with call agent, I have done my best. I will not feel regretted. So every single show, just like tonight's show, I treat it like the last show in my life. I will give my best. It goes the same to you, Jackie, correct? So every single deal, you treat it as a last deal. You will do your best. And that's how that you excel. Otherwise, you don't need to have a good rest.
Yeah, true. It's also like, respect the persons that you are dealing with, respect ourselves, best prepare everything. So preparations is very important as well. So the agent
prepare your knowledge, prepare the form, prepare what that the buyer or the tenant is going to ask you. If you don't know, it's okay, ask the leader, what is an FAQ? Because you do not want to go there and get, stuck, do not know, I get back to you. Then professionalism doesn't exist in that way. At least, but you don't lie, because the buyer and the tenant may know, okay? Seller may know. Market rate, don't simply go and blah. Do your homework at iProperty first, at Property Guru, before you go over and get a listing. That is the most basic things that you can do.
Pat, I think, I'm not sure about you. I always heard from our leader that prepare as if you are going there to close the deal.
Oh, yeah?
Right. So if you are going there to close the deal, what do you need to prepare? You cannot be there without a form, right? You cannot be there without knowing the bank account number to bank in, isn't it?
Sometimes I literally just, prepare all the forms in the car, and I literally would just run to the car and grab it. I think this is quite common to a lot of agents.
Yeah, true.
And especially when you're following the leaders to go out, right? And just don't go with lenggang. Even I go with my leader to go for viewing, I myself will prepare the form, just in case something happened that is still due. The mindset already ready.
Yeah, I think it's the keyword ever ready. You just never know what will happen. So you just have to be ever ready, not to take things by granted. Right? So now you are already good in rental, good in sub-sales, good in projects, and you also building your team. So any other next goals, next vision that you're looking towards to? Second millionaire status.
I hope to create more millionaires underneath me. And that will make me a lot of time to go for holiday.
Good.
Yeah. So if you yourself become a millionaire, you're going to work very hard. So if you have many millionaires underneath you, right, you don't need to work that hard. Then you can just take a break, then be there, then you go for holiday, then you come back, oh, you got another millionaire pop up. Wow, that is really a dream, man.
Pat, I think Alex is showing you a new challenge to venture into office building.
Okay. Never say no to your leader, okay? Say
exactly,
yes. Okay.
Yeah, that's the challenge. You never know what's going to come out, isn't it?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. So for those that still have questions for our millionaire Patricia here, if you're shy, you can contact us, or you can contact her to ask your questions later. What are the success factors we already share here? We also, from her beginning, we all experience the same thing. There are challenges. Be it we come from a different background industry, we venture into real estate, we started out with some challenges. But like she said, never give up, burn the bridge, make it, and you continue, be laser focused, take ownership, and also be, clarity about what you want. With that, right, you can also achieve what you dream of. And there, you will have your dream come true when you just like her, take your bag and just go travel. And the next, and her next vision is actually to create more millionaires. So if you want to be the next millionaire, you remember, must contact Patricia because she's going to ensure you're going to be the next millionaire. So we also like to take this opportunity for all those join us this evening and Patricia for accepting us this interview. So Pat, maybe you, before we end also, you would like to share one of your life quote with our audience here that is your holding principle that guide you from all you do things.
To me, it's that because I just want to gain mind share in the industry. Mind share means it's MIND, mind share. If you are so good in your area, so good in whatever that you do, people will start to remember you, just like who sell the best burger. When you think of burger, you only think of McDonald's, but do they sell the best burger? We call it brain tattoo. The branding is important. Like me, I specialize in KLCC, whether it's sub-sale, rental, or project. When other people think of KLCC, it could be sometimes people will think of me. But the only thing is that, well, if I can create enough of the mindshare, people can remember me, that means I already achieved something that be so good that no one can ignore you. And this is my quote. You know, you just got to be good before that other people will go to the next agent. Because opportunity is lying on your lap already. But why are you going to other area and jump ship, thinking that the other one is better? And why not the one that you're doing well, you don't focus? You know, just need to improve whatever you're doing. Don't give up so easily.
Yeah, I hear you. Be so good that no one can ignore you. For example, if you have someone that's looking for real estate, you are so good, there's no way the person is going to ignore you. So be the best of what you want to achieve, all right? And also, Yuki here's got one question. You know, in the competitions, right? I mean, in the real estate, there's a lot of competition as well. What is the best marketing method that you use?
It depends on sub-sale or project, okay? For sub-sale, definitely it will be on online portal, the agent portal that we have like iProperty, Property Guru, the Edge, you know. But if let's say you are selling on projects, it could be on Facebook marketing and also on Google Ads. But all this require quite a bit of investment. But if let's say you are someone that is like a that you can do TikTok, you know, influencer, you know, in a sense. See, I'm definitely not an influencer. I can't even pronounce them well, okay? Or maybe you do a video, do more than what that it needs to, yeah? And that is also one of the way. It all bounces down to what products you are selling. Because we need to use the right tool to the right target audience.
Audience, correct.
Not what you like already. Because it could be the audience like TikTok, the audience like short video. We don't need to do 7 minutes YouTube, you know, in the sense, like beforehand.
We also have to continuously upgrade ourselves with the latest trend. What are the new marketing trends? Keep ourselves updated because you do not want to, like, the market already moved so far in front and they're still lag behind. So we have to continue improve ourselves as well. Yep. So, okay. Thank you everyone for spending our evening tonight with me and Patricia. I hope you enjoy yourself, have a lot of diamonds because definitely I have so much diamonds for Patricia. And thank you, Patricia. I will look forward to interview you again in the coming interviews.
Thank you so much for hosting the session.
I wish you all dream come true. And for everyone out there, I hope to see you again in our next Millionaire in the Making interview series. And with that, good night and see you again. Bye-bye.
Good night, everyone. Thank you.